5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hello, greetings everyone. This is me, Zara Bazak. Not feeling well, so hope if those who understand and not call me Pagal um, and all that I'm not eligible for this because I don't know Quran ayats in Arabic. The first attack by the Muslims on this. So then why have you made others who are non-Arabic Muslims? So the first and foremost attack was by the Muslims. This anyhow. Now I have this. I can't talk properly. Let's see how far I'll go. I just watched a video from the P Fender. It came on my home. I couldn't. Okay, I didn't. I wanted to ignore it now and leave it for later, but then I thought of watching it. So here's my reply, my comment there on P Fender's channel. And it's helped me, right? So I said thank you. It really helped me. So this is from my reply to from YouTube channel P Fender Films number 2. So their topic was number 2. Why is everything we know about Muhammad and the Quran so late? So every time this charging of my headphones, it goes red. So I'm charging my headphones. Sorry if you cannot. Okay, I have to check the. Very disorganized. Sorry. I have to bend also. My back's. Everything is not. But I'm doing this broken. And let's see. Who this will help, and if I can help someone out there, Muslim. Sorry, not that I agree, and you do not mention, no mention of Shia account. So maybe I'd put this before, and then I wanted to add this as a comment. So just a minute, please. Just correcting this right now. Yeah, this is how insane it gets with me, being restless. So Pagalpan is those who have been oppressed. So Jinat Vinat कहते थे हैं, the jinns and all, you can make a person crazy. There was someone who came to our house to work, a little boy, and he was saying that in his, even in his like earlier, a teenager, so in his childhood, he was, he used to bite himself, sorry, not eat, but bite himself, his skin and all this, because he was possessed by a jinn. So don't think it's a joke, and if I go psycho or something, and already, I don't know when I'll die. So what? I'm dying already, I can't say this properly. This is the problem with me. So I admit my mistakes and problems because of and because I'm under this condition. So the brutes outside, also seeing in Indians and all not helping, and maybe revengeful, very revengeful, like Anand Kiran. Also. किसी को ऊपर नहीं जाने देते बस. Some of the Indians also. Indo-Pak का ये problem है. So whatever my father's country, UAE or whatever it is, at least I didn't complain. I used to leave because I would go back to Karachi because they give their people, and they don't lutify. They give chances and opportunities. And this is how my father's and his brother's business grew here in Dubai, UAE, Sharjah. So I would this and yeah, I'm a bit scared of the Arabs also, Arab Muslims. I would quietly leave because we have to, like, if in our family, my wicked grandmother, my mother wanted to stay away from this family. The reason why. So I just um, kept away from Dubai. Only when I needed to come here would I come here for the passport renewal, things like that. And I didn't want to complain. Not that I'm a coward, but why complain? Because in Karachi I used to complain because I saw that they were, like my father was saying, अपनी कॉपी के ख़त्म कर दिया है पाकिस्तानियों ने अपने कंट्री को कॉपी के literally, like, they've taken a lot and they don't give back anything. Khatam, finished, ruined the country and head to corruption. So recently I have been complaining against UAE because of my father's family side, how they were, and I realized that we just, if they don't want to change, we just keep away. But recently I've been complaining. So you can see how I developed the fear of Arabs and stayed away. I don't use wastas or anything, or, flattering anyone. I want to be as honest as possible. Okay, so I can't say this properly even now. My research, so I'll talk about that later. My complaint that I'm trapped in the UAE. I want, my Karachi was quite, I felt, but too lawlessness. It was open, like open-hearted, lenient. My mother was very lenient with me. Not that I was lenient. I became hard with myself because my teacher was very strict, principalized, whom I adored. Okay, so sorry, not that I agree. If you can see this as focusing, so this is my research. I've heard a little bit, not completely, P. Fender's channel on this. Number 2, why is everything we know about Muhammad and the Quran so late? I've never seen them mentioning anything about Shia reports or records on this, Shia imams and all. So I guess that I didn't see the whole video, but that, when it came to Bukhari, why they should take Bukhari, Sahih al-Bukhari, I stopped the video. So my research is different. I don't know if they've mentioned Shia Islam or not. Later on in this video, I guess they haven't. So about the Shia account, why they don't take the Shia account. Sorry, so I'll just give my own opinion on this as I have commented there. Sorry, not that I agree, and you do not mention of Shia account. My research is different. Taking eyewitnesses, and one closest to Prophet Muhammad is Imam Ali according to the Shias also, right? See that? And that Shias say most trustworthy. Imam Ali being most trustworthy. And so if you even take eyewitnesses, then I would mention Imam Ali also most trustworthy. According to Shia research and what the Imams have given, not only that, but the Shia religious scholars over the years have claimed that they have done a very scientifically neutral research on it, on Islam, right? Clear? So, but that's why they became Shias after having researched Islam very neutrally and scientifically, thoroughly, honestly. So, this. And since the question of witnesses and being close to Prophet Muhammad came up, this is not the way you do research in in a religion, even if the person is close to Prophet Muhammad and an eyewitness there, since there is I will be coming to that, an ayat which says, kill, massacre those rumor mongers. They've put, if let's say there was an eyewitness of the Bani Qurayza massacre at that time. So taking Surah Azab ayat 60 to 61, do you think they would have survived if they had written about what, if let's say Ibn Ishaq's account is true? Think about it. If Ibn Ishaq's account of what happened to the Bani Qurayza is true, or is it false? If it's true, do you think they would have survived those accounts? Or even the person who wrote about it? Do you think he would have survived? No, because of Surah Azab ayat 60 to 61. So that's why I saw that the Shias were not honest in their, this thing. I had to walk away from the Shias, research way. That's why taking Quran ayats, I've had to rely on Ibn Ishaq's account on Bani Qurayza, for example. So I have to check during Shia Imam's period, Ibn Ishaq lived. Which Shia, sorry, so I had to check, right, during which Shia Imam's period Ibn Ishaq lived. And so he was not killed, having given by someone the true account later on, or at that time, even as an eyewitness, if he was, but he wasn't there. But just imagine, right? Someone like Ibn Ishaq being there, writing about the massacre and all this beheading of the Banu Qurayza tribe, Jewish tribe. Huh? So I had to check. So it comes to, I haven't I just looked at it, Google searched and found that around, if Ibn Ishaq was like 80 AH after Hijrah, he lived, right? So which Imam comes there? If Imam Ali is still, it's in the lifetime of Imam Ali, then he would have been killed. Because now we go to multilingual Quran here. Multilingual, sorry, I am not prepared for this. And in a haste, keep coming here, restless, broken. Hope you would bear with me. So hope you get this, what I'm trying to say and what I've conveyed, explained. That if Ibn Ishaq, anyone who was an eyewitness at that time, anyone said anything against Prophet Muhammad would be killed, right? They would be put in the category of rumor mongers, like in this ayat of Surah Azab. Think about it. Contemplate. Oh, God. So my research has been very different than even the P. Fender and Al-Fadi Sira International is his channel, right? That's why. So if the hypocrites and those in whose hearts is a disease and the agitators, meaning the rumor mongers, and we can see the ayats in, you can go to Quran.com and word by word. Sometimes it's not accurate, but even then, but look at the Quran words. It says agitators, it says what is it? Those rumor spreaders, rumor mongers. We can look at the various translations later, and even the Quran exact as they say it is, but I don't know how far. I have to do my more research on that. We shall most certainly set you over them. Then they shall not be your neighbors in it, but for a little while. So, as said in the commentary of Surah of Barat, 47, Surah Tawbah, this is 9th chapter of the Quran. For ayats 47 to 50, even in 9 Hijrah, a large number of hypocrites were present among the believers and were actively plotting to undermine the divine mission of the Holy Prophet. Also see a commentary of Surah Tawbah, ayats 41 and 42. But history written by their associates and followers do not mention them and their activities against the Prophet, meaning what they did at all, right? After the departure of the Holy Prophet from this world, in fact, in fact, it was these hypocrites who annoyed, persecuted, and killed the Ahl al-Bayt of the Holy Prophet till the disappearance of the last Imam, Imam Mahdi, Imam Hassan Askari's son. This is from the 12 Shiyas. Al-Qaim, his title. And continued the persecution of their followers in all ages. The hypocrites, the disbelievers, and the enemies of the truth had been seized and destroyed by Allah in the times of earlier prophets, and Allah undertakes in verses 61 and 62 that such people among the Ummah of the Holy Prophet will also meet the same fate. Had been seized and destroyed by Allah, not by the believers. Anyhow, that's what it says here. And such people among the Ummah of the Holy Prophet will also meet the same fate because of this ayat, 61 and 62. History does not furnish a single example of any action. Now, this is important. History does not furnish a single example of any action taken by the Holy Prophet against the hypocrites in the sense mentioned here in the ayat. You see this? Why is history quiet? Shia history from the Imams, eyewitnesses. Imam was the closest. According to Shias, Imam Ali was a child, 9, 10 years old. Dawat-e-Ashura time. Very close, most close to the Prophet than any other Sahaba. And since childhood, he's been close to the Holy Prophet and attached to him like anything. And the Holy Prophet has been attached. Now, can we take eyewitnesses at this time in history? So that's why, because of these ayats, history cannot, can we say it like this? History cannot furnish a single example, at least not from some eyewitness being present there. Right? Now tell me. Or even one closer. And should you take one closest to the Holy Prophet? Or a Sahaba? Right? Ask yourself this. So history does not furnish. No, history cannot furnish a single example of any action taken by the Holy Prophet against the hypocrites. But the ayat says, do take action. Allah will take action. Not only Allah will take action, the ayat says that Allah will arouse you, overpower, give you power. This will be more, what is it? 60. We shall most certainly set you over them. Now it's not even Allah killing them like the Shia account says. Allah destroying them. Like Lut's people. It started to, however Allah punished them. Here in Surah Azab ayat 60, it's saying, Allah is saying, we shall most certainly set you over them. Right? We shall most certainly set you over them. So sorry, this is Allah's way to arouse the believers. So Ali commentary, or when it's Aka Medipuya, it's in blue, and they say like Aka Medipuya says. If it's in black and there's no mention of Aka Medipuya, then I guess that I have to take it that this is from Ali, right? Ali's commentary. M.A. Ali, English commentary. Okay? So please look at this, do your own research, go to Multilingual Quran, and that's why to withdraw from the Shia side. Because this ayat, when the Prophet Muhammad himself, there's a hadith in Shia, if what I say goes against, if you find my saying going against the Quran ayat, not what I say, sorry. If you say a hadith, if you find a hadith of mine going against the Quran ayats, what do? Reject it. Reject it, right? That's in the Shia Islamic hadith account sources. Now the ayat is very important, not what the commentary says. If the commentary is against the ayat, I have to reject it. So the hypocrites, the disbelievers and the enemies of the truth had been seized and destroyed by Allah in the times of earlier prophets. So you may be thinking it's like, oh, Hazrat Lut's time, where it brimmed clay and they all became frozen in time. The enemies, the bad people during Lut's time and Abraham's time. Allah destroyed them, okay, but it doesn't say by the hands of the believers. Here it says we will arouse you. Allah is saying we will arouse you against them, or we will set you over them. Then they shall not be your neighbors in it. It's not like Allah sending direct natural disasters or something, punishment. It's telling the believers, Allah is telling the believers, we shall most certainly set you over them. We shall most certainly set you over them. Then they shall not be your neighbors in it, but for a little while. And you can see Surah Hashar ayats, what happened to the Yathrib Muslims, some of them, or Jews, or who, right? Expelled, houses broken, and the believers also broke some of their houses, their own. So you see this commentary also, and the eyewitness. Okay, so The hypocrites, the disbelievers, and the enemies of the truth had been seized and destroyed by Allah in the times of earlier prophets, and Allah undertakes in verse 61 and 62 that such people among the Ummah of the Holy Prophet will also meet the same fate, and believers will overcome them, aroused against these people, these hypocrites, disbelievers, and enemies of truth. Also, look at this, what the Shia account is saying. Shias. They are not coming, they are not in coming, sorry. They may not even be attacking in force with the army, right? They don't have to do that. It's only the hypocrites, the disbelievers, and the enemies of what? Truth. They have put here. Whether they may not have even broken a pact with Prophet Muhammad. They may have just continued the persecution of their followers. Persecution. Hypocrites were present among the believers and were actively plotting to undermine the divine mission of the Holy Prophet. Maybe like me, you could say that I'm actively not plotting, but I'm actively doing this, right, against Islam. This is a form of being active. So am I using any threats, any harm? Have I done any harm to the Muslims? Maybe hurt them, hurt the feelings, the sentiments. But more than that, or been rude, let's say call them scumbags or something like this. But I apologize for that. At times I get whatever excuse I may make. Or if it's a valid excuse. So I'm not harming them in a way. I'm not giving you a battle like with the sword and all, with guns, arms and ammunitions. I'm not attacking you saying that I will kill you if you don't leave Islam or if you embrace Islam. It's the other way around when I saw in these Quran ayats. Also in the commentaries you can see how regardless of what they've written till they started to hypocrites who annoyed, persecuted and killed the Ahl al-Bayt. You see, no one could kill Imam Ali, no one could kill Prophet Muhammad. They may have attempted, but the Ahl al-Bayt we can say, okay, they started to annoy. So at least you see that some of them may have annoyed but not killed the Ahl al-Bayt. They went as far as just annoying them or persecuting, meaning not killing but coming to they're persecuting you. They haven't killed you as yet. So this and killed, it says. The Ahl al-Bayt, okay. But now tell me, if Ibn Ishaq was alive as an eyewitness, and could he have written about Bani Qurayza? Or could any eyewitness there, being alive, had been able to write because of this ayat? The true account, if it ever, whatever happened, of this ayat and the Bani Qurayza. So it goes with Ibn Ishaq's history, record about the Bani Qurayza. History does not furnish a single example of any action taken by the Holy Prophet against the hypocrites in the sense mentioned here. In the sense mentioned where? In a Quran ayat. So a prophet didn't do this. But as Allah's promise has to be fulfilled. Yani, Prophet Muhammad did not fulfill Allah's promise. It has to be fulfilled later. At the time of Sibbe Azim, Imam Hussein. Is this a prophecy even? Is this a promise of Allah to come true later on? Not in the life of Holy Prophet? You can see the Quran ayats have shown you from Surah Anfal and all this Surah Tawbah. First of all, the polytheists are saying to Allah, Allah, if this is the truth and if we are lying or we don't understand or whatever, if this is the truth, punish us. But the punishment never came, ayat says, because Allah would never punish you until this prophet is among you and you ask for forgiveness. Right? But if you don't ask for forgiveness, and they weren't asking for forgiveness from the prophet, they had already expelled the prophet, this and that. Surah An-Nam ayat or Surah Anfal ayat. Then we see in Surah, okay, wait. You may say I'm going fast, but then you see in Surah Tawbah ayat that the polytheists were definitely killed, whether they broke the treaty or not. They were given a time period, but if they didn't leave Makkah during that time period they were given, they would be seized and killed, right? Wherever found. There in Makkah, at least accept that, right? It's a Quran ayat, you can't deny it. I'm not talking about the commentary. But the way the Quran ayats are written, it's like those polytheists were expelled from Makkah. In Makkah, killing of the polytheists, if they remained there and did not embrace Islam. But don't kill them there. That's why it says, now go after the first, they had to clear Makkah because there would be no killing in Makkah. No killing when they're not fighting you. Right? They're not fighting you. There would be no, look at this point also, right? So very cleverly, okay, it's Allah. Here, don't fight them if they do not fight you. And they're not going to fight you because their rule was also not to fight in Makkah, the Quraysh polytheists. No one could fight in Makkah. It was a peaceful area. For them too, it was a area, place of worship they had. So get them out of Makkah, give them a time period, and then when they're out of Makkah, Surah Tawbah at 1, 2, 3 comes. Now those that you have spared, if you take Al Imran verse on Yalunakum, or those, let's say take the translation for Yalunakum in this ayat. Surah Tawbah at 1, 2, 3. Right? Those near you, close to you, now kill them. Now go after them and fight them. So now we have, from this, that the Holy Prophet in that, now we have history does not furnish a single example of any action taken by the Holy Prophet against the hypocrites, in the sense mentioned here. As Allah's promise has to be fulfilled, Ali, as prophesied by the Holy Prophet, performed what? Performed this duty in the battle of Siffin, Jamal, and Naharwan. In the battle. Okay. But what does it say here? What does the ayat say? Cursed wherever they are found. Does it look like a battlefield? No, it doesn't look like a battlefield. Wherever they are found, they shall be seized and murdered. It's murdering. It's not killing in the battlefield. They shall be seized and murdered, a horrible murdering. Okay, murder. You're murdering someone in the battlefield or you're killing someone? Math, it says qatil. Okay, killing with the, not even murdering. Okay, yeah. Killing, right? This doesn't seem like a battlefield to me. Cursed, wherever they are found, they shall be seized. Wherever they are found. So sorry, yeah, my mistake. Murder, because the ayah says murder. Killed. It would be better to use killed in the battlefield, right? Rather than murdered. I think murder, something a little bit slightly different from killing. Okay, so this point. Now you see this? All this tells you that Ibn Ishaq, what it tells me, I know, I gathered, right, from the Quran ayats. So I have to check during which Shia Imam's period Ibn Ishaq lived. Why Ibn Ishaq's account on Bani Qurayza is late, after many years of Prophet Muhammad's death, and he wasn't an eyewitness, but the information, like the Quran, was not first written. It was in the hearts of the believers. So that way they used to, and even the Quran, spread news, not by written form, but by mouth. And they don't you think that they would have kept quiet about this Bani Qurayza account massacre? The Quran is very clear on that. And then you have Surah Hashr also, and other Quran ayats. You kill some and you let some go, right? So this, I wonder if the honest people, if I can find an honest Muslim, can see this. Right? Can you see this, what I've explained? Or you're going to go like scam shaman. You see, deviating, always deviating from what I'm showing you, what's here, giving your own nonsense, right? Banu Qurayza received the punishment that is in the Torah by Sa'd ibn Ubadah, by your Islamic historian. First of all, see how stupid your God is. This is not a true God. And how stupid you are here. Being. Ibrahim was, why are you disputing about Ibrahim? Right? You are giving a Torah account punishment by Sa'd, explained by Sa'd ibn Ubadah. When your own prophet is told in Surah Yunus to ask those who have been reading the scripture, right? Why are you going to Sa'd ibn Ubadah's explanation or commentary about the Torah, your own Islamic, or he was a Jew and became a Muslim due to a threat given to him that the Jews and the Christian, that their faces will be defaced. How, I mean, this is really stupid. So I'm not going to take the. Um, there's someone's bad smell coming. Oh God, this schizophrenia. Oof. Mhm. So sometimes you have to take the shit of other people. Stop this nonsense. You have otherwise let me. I ignored you, and you get out of here. Get out of here, Pakistani Muslim or Arab Muslim. Get out of here. Don't come here. You're not welcome. According to your own religion, you should be punished so badly for lying and distorting the truth. Do you have, I'm telling you Ibn Ishaq's account on this, not the Torah. Am I talking about the Torah or Ibn Ishaq on Banu Qurayza? You're going to Banu Qurayza receive the punishment that is in the Torah. Where does it say that Banu Qurayza in the Torah? Huh? Where does it say that the Muslims will be punishing the Banu Qurayza? Huh? Where does it say that the Prophet Muhammad will be punishing Banu Qurayza? That the believers will be punishing Banu Qurayza? Shouldn't the polytheists be punishing the Banu Qurayza for doing against polytheists, idol worshippers? Where does it say in the Torah? God tells them that they'll be punished? For what? Sometimes you take your Quran ayats not clearly. How are you taking your Quran ayats? Then you go to the Torah and you say, oh, this is Bani Qurayza. But here, since it doesn't say call on any other than God directly, and shirk nahi hai. This is not shirk in Surah Takwir, that there's a Lord, there's a owner of power, possessor power with the Lord. There you take no implication, no implied. God knows how you are messed up yourself and you are messing up the world. Your stupid research and your stupid Allah, who is a false Allah, used by Prophet Muhammad, his alter ego. Tell me, where does it say in the Torah? Where does it mention Banu Qurayza? Be like that, honest, be consistent. How do you take the Quran ayats? First tell me that. How do you take the Quran ayats? Huh? Does it say in the Torah? Do you have otherwise? Let me hear it. Yes, I'm talking about the Ibn Ishaq account against Banu Qurayza. Right? This is what I'm talking about. But what are you saying here? I don't understand. You have vast knowledge? You have wahi? Does it say in the Torah? Does what Saad ibn Ubadah say that it says in the Torah that later on people will come who will punish Prophet Muhammad's people will punish? Does it say that? Please tell me yes or no. Bunny, yes, I have another account, a more accurate one, which goes after my explanation from the Quran ayats that the Bani Qurayza, and that is, you're saying, Ibn Ishaq, why we can trust Ibn Ishaq on this and not Imam Ali. that now the account has come after many years. This is the point. Okay? Now, you mentioned Saad ibn Ubaidah's Banu Qurayza received the punishment that is in Torah by Saad ibn Ubadah. Oh, what? Who says? I mean, no, okay. So Saad ibn Ubadah punished the Banu Qurayza. What are you saying? Sorry, I don't understand. Huh? Trying to confuse me. Dishonest Muslim. Trying to confuse me. What are you trying to say? That Abraham's book, and Abraham was before. Abraham's Psalm, Zabur, was before, much before the Quran. But even if it was before the Torah and the Injil, then how come this Quran is giving the account for Abraham what he was? When the Quran ayat says that why are you disputing about Abraham, since Abraham came much before the Torah and the Injil. So here in the, how can you talk about Torah like this? I don't understand, right? But here about the Banu Qurayza, how they were killed, Ibn Ishaq mentions, and I take that. Whoever even mentions this, Ibn Hisham, whoever mentions it, I will take this. And this is the reason Ibn Ishaq describes the killing of the Bani Qurayza men as follows. Right? So, sorry, you are a little bit in other ways contradicting yourself, the Quran ayats. You're contradicting the Quran ayats. You people are made so stupid, it's unbelievable. Imam Ali says, right, how can you teach a fool? You cannot teach a fool. And you people have been fooled by your religion. You don't even follow logic, basic logic. So get out of here now. You don't follow basic logic. Your comments are time out. 24 hours. Worth nothing. The way you come here, your comments are worth nothing to me. You are a liar. I will not have this, lies. You have departed from the basic logic rules. So don't come here. Stupidity. Showing me how stupid God has made you, this false Allah. First of all, you don't even claim your wrong shirk on shirk issue, on Surah Takwir issue, on the possessor of this. You don't claim, you just come here on everything I'm saying, you deny, you refute. Right? Now Jami has come here, Deuteronomy. Where does it say? But where does it say that Prophet Muhammad will be punishing them? And are they the Bani Qurayza tribe? Even if you are a Shia, please give the account, history account. Which historical account? It may have been that everything I say you refute and you bring up chalak, satanic things. You don't even, I have to go to what you're telling me. Everything, there are contradictions in the Quran. Okay, you want this satanic thing of yours? Let me, he's saying Jami is here. अरे झूठों बेगैरतों कुछ तो शर्म करो आज तक रिफ्यूट कर रहे हो इस्लाम मर गया है okay let's see this acha and when the Lord your God delivers it who into your hands it kya hai who's the it is the Lord saying it for people huh delivers it kya hai don't you think Prophet Muhammad this was there before don't you think he used this Deuteronomy 2013 to do to the Jews and say oh yes the enemy city okay now tell me don't you think so the Lord your God delivers it the enemy city into your hands you should strike every male in it with the edge of the sword but the women the little ones the livestock and all that is in the city all its spoil you shall plunder for yourself and you shall eat the enemy's plunder which the Lord your God gives you right isn't it already been done or is it a promise for the future tell me is it a promise for the future or it's already the Lord when the Lord God delivers so this happened at the time of Prophet Muhammad the evil city and the Yathrib people were the evil people straw man if the Yathrib people were the evil people, polytheists were also evil, and okay, where does it say in the against the polytheists in the books? Makkah also, and Yathrib were So you take this Deuteronomy 2013, very clever, because your prophet was devil. Huh? Was Yathrib an evil city? Now how were they evil? Have you read the history behind this? I haven't. Because you people just come here giving to me, even if Muhammad's name is mentioned in the Torah, I will not take it. Because he's stolen many things from the Jews. Their land, everything. By the sword. Bible Gateway, let's see. And the Lord thy God had delivered it into thine hands. And when thy Lord thy God hath delivered it, hath, meaning it's already been delivered, right? Hath delivered it into thine hands, thou shalt smite when it hath. Okay. Sorry, I don't understand this. Let me just go to okay. Thus thou shalt do unto all the cities which are very far off from thee, which are not of the cities of these nations, but of the cities of these people, which the Lord thy God doth give thee for an inheritance. The Jews are supposed to do this, not the believers, not Prophet Muhammad. Tell me, who is supposed to do this? How do I go to the previous one? 19. Let's see what it says. When the Lord thy God hath cut off the nations, whose land the Lord thy God giveth thee. Who is it giving it to? Huh? Who are the thee? Okay, can you say who is the enemy city and who are supposed to fight them with the sword? The believers of Prophet Muhammad or the Jews? Dwellest in their cities and in their houses, thou shalt separate 3 cities for thee in the midst of thy land, which the Lord thy God giveth thee to possess it. The Israelites, right? Right. Does it say the Muslims? Does it say... No, it doesn't. It says the Israelites, for the Israelites. Thou shalt prepare thee a way and divide the coast. Thank you. When the Muslims come here, they don't. When it's against the Jews and the Israelites, then they answer, right? Now, look at what the Jews in London, right? Have they done this to us? Even if this is in the book. Like I was their neighbor, I was an Arab Pakistani. Did they do this to Britain? Thou shalt prepare thee a way and divide the coast of thy land. I need to, please bring a Jew here then. I need to talk to a Jew on this also. I cannot just trust you Muslims coming here and giving me Deuteronomy 20:13. Why aren't, well, tell me now, why aren't the Jews in Britain taking over Britain? Do the Arabs do anything to you in UAE? The Arabs doing anything? They might, I don't know, but their law is that you kill the apostate. So just because they're not doing anything and doesn't mean that they will not do anything, right? Of course they can. Their UAE law is on apostasy here. You could be dishonestly, UAE has not done anything to me here. Nothing of this sort. But does the UAE allow the Jews to come here? Since when have the UAE allowed Israeli Jews? Haven't they banned Israeli Jews? Marks and Spencer was taken by an Arab because the Arabs wanted to shop and not, they had banned Israeli products. So what about Qatar? What about Saudi Arabia? Huh? Isn't there, the UAE has not, but in their law on apostasy, what is the law? Freedom of religion in the United Arab Emirates until the Constitution of the United Arab Emirates provides for freedom of religion by established customs, and government generally respects this right in practice. However, there are some restrictions. Example, attempts to spread Christianity among Muslims are not permitted. The federal constitution declares that Islam is the official religion of the country. The government confirmed it illegal to convert from Islam and leaving the Islamic faith. And what? Leaving the Islamic faith. So don't dodge this, right? Jimmy, why are you dodging this? One example, you are taking my example and saying, do the Arabs do anything to you in UAE? Of course they can discriminate. I can't even call the police if you Muslims come here with your dishonest ways harassing me. Will the UAE support me? Tell me that. If they have ignored me, not done anything, but will they support me against you and your lies here? Tell me. Have they supported me against you? People like you who come here on YouTube. They will. Against you, Muslims who lie. But their constitution doesn't say this. The government confirmed it illegal to convert from Islam and leaving the Islamic faith. You are lying. You are lying against the Constitution of United Arab Emirates. It is clear here what Wikipedia is saying. Look at this. It's considered apostasy, a crime punishable by death. Why are you lying? That they will support me? Of course they will. They will not support me. It's written here. And the Constitution of the United Arab Emirates is for apostasy, death penalty, a crime punishable by death. Of course they're not going to support me. Where is it written? Give me an article now. Where is it written that UAE will support apostates? Look at this person, Jimmy, lying from Islamic Reign about UAE. The Constitution of UAE says this. No, it's not written anywhere. It doesn't say. There were no such case in the UAE. There were no such case. No one dare publicly, because no one dare go against the Constitution of the United Arab Emirates. It's death penalty, a crime punishable by death. Do you think anyone here will dare? Huh? So don't give me this kind of reason. There were no such cases in the UAE, only written as such. But why should there be any? But what does the Constitution of UAE say? Regardless of whether there were cases or not, but anyone dare say? Because it's the crime, it's a crime. Apostasy is considered a crime, punishable by death. What kind of distorted logic you people give? Yes, freedom of religious freedom is there in 2023. The country was scored to. But apostasy, please stay on the topic for once and answer. What is the UAE Constitution saying here? Is it not saying that apostasy is a crime punishable by death? Yes or no? Jimmy? Yes or no? What is What contains the Constitution of United Arab Emirates about apostasy? You despicable sly person. You want me to, I'm already in trouble with I've complained about UAE. Child jockey and all this. पाकिस्तानी तुम लोग जो हो ना और अरब्स पंजाबन क्या शादी किया है राइट क्या पंजाबन से शादी किया है क्या पाकिस्तानी मुसलमान पंजाबी से शादी किया है क्या राइट अरे झूठ नहीं बोलो कवा काटेगा बेचारे वो कहते हैं इंडियन मूवी बॉबी खाली कवा काटेगा What does the Constitution say of the United Arab Emirates? Don't use my example. I already feel unsupported here. Do you think a Pakistani Muslim has more rights here than an apostate? Of course, even if they are Emiratis. Of course, by the Constitution of United Arab Emirates. About this on apostasy, a crime punishable by death. So you can bring Jimmy. You can bring your whole dawah, Qatar, from Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, the way you kill Shias in Bahrain. Right? You can bring, and against me, not one, you have not accepted a single contradiction I've shown you from the Quranites. You can play around like that, being dishonest, wiggling like a snake out of the way of this. How you wiggle your way out of this. And you can even bring Pakistanis, Saudi Arabians, Bahrainis, GCC, who else? Qatar, Kuwait, Oman. And you can play cunningly with me, against me. So do we agree that punishment is Jewish and was issued? No, I don't agree with that. Only Jewish it can't be. No, I don't agree. No. No way. I don't agree at all. You may agree in a distorted manner. You may take it as in a distorted manner. You're not being honest anyways. You Muslims cannot be trusted in any way at all. To have an honest discussion, since contradictions and all this, so I don't put words in my mouth like you have been putting, trying to show UAE that with one example about my life. No, I don't trust the UAE that they will support me. Because the Constitution says otherwise. The UAE, I may have human rights, United Nations, called out to United Nations. I may have called out to the British that I want to leave UAE so that I can do this. By you coming here with such confidence, going against me, lying, putting words in my mouth, so that I would agree. No, I don't agree at all to your dishonest ways. All of your ways are dishonest. UAE, you get UAE support, you get UAE dirhams. And you can suck up to the sheikhs as a Pakistani even, you know. But I will not. I've invited my death here. So tell me, are you a United Arab Emirates Emirati? Or do you stand for United Arab Emirates Emirati? Are you a Pakistani? So now, the way you've said it here, so do we agree? No, I don't agree with you at all because you're so dishonest. I cannot trust the way you come up here with your dishonesty. You should be in debates also. I feel they don't do it on YouTube. Disqualified. But do you agree that Prophet Muhammad was a liar and there are do you agree that in the Quran ayats there are contradictions that I've shown and clearly proven? Do you agree on that? Let's go to the basic then. Don't play these games with me. Do you agree that I have given ample proof against Islam through Quran ayats? And I've shown the simplest contradiction. Huh? Surah 2, ayat 42. And do not mix the truth with falsehood, or conceal the truth while you know. Monasticism, they invented Quran ayat. There's a contradiction here. Now, do you agree that I have given ample proof from the Quran that there are contradictions in the Quran ayats, which I have been showing through a series over the years on YouTube? Do you agree to that? No answer. I found another contradiction. And this I have been talking about earlier on in my live stream. Surah 57, ayat 27. In their wake. I haven't followed you on that, sorry. Oh, you have, don't lie. Oh, Jamie. Oh my God, what a liar. This person is such a liar. You have. And you should. Before questioning bringing the Jewish thing, then you have no right. You have. I've seen you before. I timed you out. And you are from this, right? Going to your channel. Islam Reign has been coming here. You have been coming here at Islam Reign 11. Nothing about your channel. Where you're from, Islam Reign. Your Islam Reign has been coming here also, along with you. Islam Reign 1. Right? And he's saying, you have. So don't say sorry in a dishonest manner. Again, if I find you dishonest, I will time you out. I will ban you from this channel of mine. You haven't followed me on that? You should have. Coming to me on this Bani Qurayza thing and how I take my research, how I took my research and went to Bani Qurayza, your prophet, in his lifetime, massacred the Bani Qurayza because of Surah Azab ayat 60 to 61 and 62. This is the Sunnah of Allah. So I disagree with the Shia accounts too, that he didn't in his lifetime ever do this, which is mentioned, which is a Quran ayat. He should have done. Why didn't your prophet do that? It's the Sunnah of Allah. Okay then, what a dishonest person. But even then, I go with your dishonesty. You bring UAE and you want me to get into trouble with you are a devil's advocate. Now tell me, isn't there a contradiction here? Hazrat Yahya abstaining from what? It's your people are saying from women, but abstaining. And if you bring Torah, I'll bring in the Bible Hazrat Yahya's story that he never got married. Even Jesus Christ didn't get married. So monasticism, not staying away, abstaining from women and all, is a part of monasticism, which is mentioned in your Quran ayat Surah 57 ayat 27. Please stay with me now. Right? And it says, as for monasticism, it is they who invented it. When you send a prophet who's practicing a part of monasticism, it becomes an example for the people. And how the Christians take it, that some of them can have priests and nuns who can dedicate their entire life to Jesus and not get married. There are still nuns, Catholic nuns, and priests who didn't get married. But your Quran ayat says they themselves invented it. This is wrong because they have Hazrat Yahya as an example. They have Hazrat Isa as an example who practiced monasticism for the good pleasure of Allah, seeking in pursuit of Allah's good pleasure. They themselves invented it. No. Jesus Christ was an example of monasticism. Hazrat Yahya. If you're going to bring Mary Magdalene, I'm going to say Hazrat Yahya. You have nothing against Hazrat Yahya on that. Not from the scrolls those found that he married Mary Magdalene. Right? You have nothing to say about this. Hazrat Yahya followed monasticism from like anything. Now please see this and tell me what I'm showing. The proof is in these two Quran ayats. And about the Christians, some of them do. Some of them, it's their Christian thing. They can get married and not practice monasticism. Some of them even today, up till today they do practice monasticism. And they've succeeded. So how is the Quran saying then they did not observe it as it ought to have been observed? This point also. So we gave the reward to those of them that believed. But many of them are wicked. First of all, they could not have invented monasticism. Another thing is inventing it in pursuit of who? Allah's good pleasure, nothing else. So they were given the option that if you, I'm inferring because I know the Catholics and all, their priests don't marry, their nuns don't marry. They, in their religion, have an option. You dedicate your entire self to Jesus Christ. You don't get married. Or you can get married. Some of the Christians get married, have a family life, be a Christian. But Isa al-Masih, according to the Bible, not the scrolls found or some other, but the Bible, the Christians, that he did not even marry Mary Magdalene. He practiced monasticism. Hazrat Yahya practiced monasticism. It's clear here, abstaining, chaste. He remained chaste. He never got married. Hazrat Yahya was not even the son of God, as Christians don't take him as the son of God. But he practiced a part of monasticism. In the Bible, like he used to eat these insects and all. Go wondering. So Ali Imran verse 39 says, so the angels called him while he was standing in prayer in the chamber. Indeed, Allah gives you good tidings of John, confirming a word from Allah, and honorable, abstaining, chaste, and a prophet from among the righteous. Now I took this abstaining word or chaste. It's a part of monasticism, which the prophet himself, it says, we will give you a prophet, is practicing at that time. And you're saying, you're Allah in Surah 57, Hadith, Ayah 27. Now, are you following me here? Are you seeing the proof of contradiction? Monasticism they invented. It's a lie. They did not invent it. Hazrat Yahya was a good example of monasticism. Now don't come here telling me, bear witness and remember people. Jami from Islam Reign 11. I haven't followed you on that story. Not the story, it's proof from Quran ayats. You can't even put it properly. You can't even put your words properly. Claiming to be from Islam Reign. Are you a scholar or what are you? Claiming to know everything about Islam, it seems, and UAE laws. No, I don't have support from UAE. I walk on eggshells every day. They could send a Pakistani Muslim to me because I'm Pakistani from my mother's side. How do I know? I have to keep guessing, suspecting. God knows when they will enact the law that is in the constitution against apostates like me. Now are you here? I haven't followed you on that story. No, I think I must have shown you. It's in my notes. And every mobile you have used, simple contradictions in the Quran. I must have. You have been coming here. So I must have come to this. We need no arguments much. Just see, simple contradictions in the Quran. No arguments are proof from the Quran that there are contradictions in Quran ayats. Between Quran ayats. What a dishonest person. Look, again if you come and you're even using my, look, I have proof, right? You used to come before also. I haven't followed you on that, sorry. Do you want me to dig out? I will come back. Since when you have been following me? Huh? Jimmy? And then if I prove that you have been a liar here, what will happen? What will the UAE do to liars? Dishonest people on religion, their own Muslim dishonesty. They should do something about this. I've been screaming, shouting, and saying, this is this dishonesty coming like this. It affects human well-being, consciousness. It affects us in our souls, in our minds. It plagues us. Truth seekers who have put our lives at stake here, not sure what kind of action UAE will take against us. Right? This kind of dishonesty, there is no such case in UAE, only written as such. So do we agree that punishment is Jewish and was issued by Banu Qurayza, old ally Sa'd ibn Mu'az? No, they were not. It's old punishment, but these poor people, Prophet Muhammad duped them and seduced. He used sedition against them. He did not spare them. He cornered them and killed them. You have been following me. It is not possible that I may not have gone to my notes and shown you simple contradiction in Quran ayats. You must have been following me on that. If you had come here, and which you had, you've been coming here. How is it that I would not show you a simple contradiction from the Quran ayat when it's in my notes? And if you disagree, keep disagreeing. What if I dig out the live stream you have been coming on, Jimmy? Will the UAE punish you for harassing me here knowingly, janbujke, with your dishonest ways, cunning, sly ways? No, right? They will let you go scot-free. So the UAE encourages, because you've mentioned the UAE. The UAE is encouraging Muslims like you, alims, who think they can refute this proof from Quran ayats against me, which I'm showing. Dishonesty is a crime, isn't it? According to Islam, if you're trying to refute me, which you are, it's a crime, isn't it, that you have been lying, even though in favor of Islam, but a false religion, which I've already proven. And every live stream, I haven't followed you on that. What do you mean on that? Every live stream that you've come to, it's on Islam and proof from Quran ayats that Islam is a false religion. So I don't even have to take the time to dig out, but you have been following me. So every series of mine you have come to on Islam, there is proof from the Quran ayats that Islam is a false religion. Now what should you have said? You should have said, yes, you showed the proof, but I'm not willing to see the proof. Not this, that I haven't followed you on that, sorry. This answer, the way you're answering me, in a dodgy manner, you're a dodgy person, not to be trusted. You're giving a bad name to UAE. Because more and more with my childhood history, with my father's side, with the zulm on the children, child jockey, you're proving that the dishonesty of UAE, United Arab Emirates, mentioning them too, bringing them in. This is even worse for my mental illness. It's going to distress me further. My health. And you could be wanting to kill me like this, because truth seekers cannot take. One day I was saying on Facebook, you want to see what I was saying on Facebook? You want to kill me. So UAE can be, because since you mentioned UAE, you know how you want to get me. Let me tell you what I mentioned recently on Dr. Khalil Andani's video, that Quran, the light, how God sent the light to Muhammad, the Quran. You don't have to take a sword to kill me or execute me. Human rights bear witness. You can kill someone by slowly, what Prophet Muhammad did, right? The Quran ayat, where's the commentary? Surah Tawbah ayat. How can you people kill someone? Surah Tawbah ayat 5 commentary, Sunni commentary. Shall I show you how you can exhaust and kill them? You don't have to take a knife or follow. If the sheikh has, he doesn't have the way he wants to practice the constitution by killing an apostate, could be in the way of Surah Tawbah ayat 5, the commentary section. Right? Right or no? I'm searching for that. I will burst, I've said, because I saw a short video of Dr. Khalil Andani. I said that another lie from a Muslim, or, I feel how they've been duped, even the Ismailis, I will burst. And I'm waiting for morning to come. Where is it? How could it be removed? Islam is a false religion. Again and again I've been coming with this. So you were coming refuting me, I remember, time and again. I will burst. I can't find that here. On my Facebook? Yes, it was, where is it? It was day before yesterday when Khalil Andani's short video I saw, and I've even shared this on my Facebook. Right? You don't have to kill someone with execution, an apostate. right? Okay, I'll come back. I'm taking a screenshot of this because if I sometimes some funny thing happens to me, I make mistakes, and I go to my and I lose the live chat. Human rights. So scam shaman here. I timed out. Scam shaman was timed out. Then came Jami. It's a group of these dawa religious people. Tells me, do you condemn the Bible for what is worse than anything or not? You know, they tried to trap Jesus Christ, the Jews, I was told. Why are you bringing Jews in here and the Bible? Stick to the topic. What do the Europeans? Oh, come on, you articulate, please, please. Honest, integrity in Britain. Britain, I considered my home. Where are you, British honest people of integrity? Do the Arab, the Israel, do you condemn the Bible? No, I no comments on that because it's not a topic on the Bible. It's a topic on my research on Islam. Do the Arabs do anything to you in UAE? Nothing of this sort. Of course they will. That they will against the constitution, they're going to support me? No way. On apostasy? I don't know, I'm walking on eggshells. There were no such case in UAE, only written as such. You mean to say they practice hypocrisy? So I gave a befitting answer to him earlier on this. So do we agree that punishment is Jewish and was issued by Banu Qurayza? We don't agree on that point. Old ally Saad ibn Muaz. Old ally, the way Prophet Muhammad, go listen to Ghalib Kamal on this. Trapped the Jews and killed them, massacred. I haven't followed you on that. Sorry. Simple contradictions. Now, if these Muslim Arabs, I'm sorry, human rights, I'm going to call human rights on this. It destroys dishonesty, and this kind of gaslighting and questioning is a devil's advocate. And get up now, United Arab Emirates, against these people. It plagues the individual, aggravating. Bear witness to this. Wait, I'm going. I will burst. When was it? Day before yesterday I've written? Where's it? Can't find this. Whenever I want to search for something, I will burst, I said. Is someone controlling? Oh, here it is. What a light that compels and kills those who are not Muslims. stealing the divine light as usual. On Dr. Khalil Andani's How Did Allah Reveal the Quran? An Ismaili Muslim Perspective short video from YouTube I shared Friday at 11:39 p.m. Above this, Friday at 11:49 p.m. If I hear one more lie, I'll burst. Or how they are duped in believing, finding that how they are duped in believing in a lie I was once a part of, i.e. Shias, i.e. the Shias, be they Ismailis. I have to help them come out. When will morning coming? See, without glasses, making mistakes here. How desperate I was. Without wearing glasses, headaches. When will morning come? One more lie and I will burst. You see, you people are so immune to lying for your religion, the way in a devil's advocate way you come and question me here, bringing Jewish scriptures on Banu Qurayza and Jewish rules and laws, going back to blaming them, and then mentioning UAE. Besides the point that there has been, but could there have been anyone as courageous as me? People come to Dubai for better life, quality of life, facilities. My aunt, my uncles, my father's side come to Dubai. Why are you people in Karachi? Our sheikhs are giving facilities. You will be, I was told by my cousin at the onset, I wasn't even paid in Pakistan when I was doing my internship. My cousin Sadiq said, come to Dubai on the onset, internship, whatever ship, you will be paid 10,000 dirhams at least on the onset, on your internship as a lawyer. To first get a license, he said, come to Dubai, you are a UAE. Avail the opportunity that the sheikhs, Dubai is giving, UAE is giving. I didn't. Now don't use UAE here, as you have. So this means that you are representing UAE, right? Jimmy. And look at the questions here, the way he's put questions. This is a blatant lie. I haven't followed you on that. Contradiction. I've been showing again everything that I've been showing you when he's been coming. How can he not be following me? Since I timed out, he came. I timed out that scam, Shamon. How do we know you haven't been following me on that also? Everything from the Quran, I'm giving proof. Don't lie like this. And don't lie. But the way you lie is... and be careful. You are representing UAE here. At least the Arabs, पाकिस्तानियों की तरह अपनी माँ बहन को नहीं चोदते हैं, अपने लैंड को नहीं चोदते हैं. अपने लैंड के पीपल को नहीं चोदते हैं. So that's why I kept quiet. When I was well, I used to just leave because my mother was in Karachi. She preferred Karachi. And I also preferred Karachi from Dubai because my family here and I don't know much about Arabs. But what I heard, child jockey and all this, that was enough for me. Although in Karachi there's more than that. There's no law and order और अपनी माँ बहन को नहीं छोड़ते हैं वो तो अपनी कंट्री को खा पी के तबाह कर दिया corruption head to toe. At least here I was asking someone, my mother's relative. He was saying there's no corruption here. Single people doing something, people like you, that's a different case. And by the way, about my health also in the UAE, it got complicated when I heard about His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. And when I saw Ansar Barney's video on child jockey, you see, if my leader, someone I can trust, when I went to a Sheikh Khalifa, when I was thinking like as a communication, that, oh, Sheikh Khalifa, Your Highness, it's like a union of the spirits came. So I thought, oh, maybe His Highness Sheikh Khalifa heard me. He was saying, what do you want? Like, of course, financially, I need, because I can't work. But I want little, as much as like I can afford to afford food, eating nice, this, that, afford food and all that, but they've given me a lot. However, like even if it's less, I want honesty, I said. I was thinking. I didn't go to him and say that. I just how shall I say it? I like honesty, and if then I will perhaps my mental health, honesty and trustworthiness. I will not miss I could be missing my principal, my loved one in Karachi, my mother who passed away. So when I went to Sheikh Khalifa's, I was just searching like this, and His Highness Sheikh Khalifa, when I read this, there were times I would throw up because it was too overwhelming for me. I was in a shock. So what happened is, right? Oh, sorry. I went to his website. Honesty, he hates corruption. He just can't stand corruption, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa. Okay, I have to go now. Thank you very much.